beautiful choppers. How are you guys? You are officially in the cut with Chop It Up. I said you're in the cut with Chop It Up. You're in the cut with Chop It Up. Hey, choppers. And if you're new past my page, I'm Pumpkin. We just gonna do the weekend in review real quick, y'all. We're gonna start off talking about little Darlene from the hit show Roseanne back in the 90s. All right. Her real name is Sarah Gilbert. She plays on The Connors now, and she recently left the talk the beginning of this year, and she was on there, and I believe she's a co-creator of that show as well. Well, she filed legal separation from her wife, musician Linda Perry, on Friday, guys. Okay, she's been married to Linda for 5 years. The legal separation cites irreconcilable differences, and she also stipulated in the papers that she requests that neither one of them receive spousal support. All right, she's like, whatever you came in with, that's what you're leaving with, auntie. I don't care if it's just a shoes on your feet, honey. They started dating in 2011 and they were married in 2014. But they do share a son. He's 4 years old. His name is Rose. And Sarah, she has two children from like a previous relationship, you know. But as I stated, she left the talk earlier this year. You know, it was quote unquote, she wanted to spend more time with her family. Do y'all remember that? Okay. She didn't let us know all of this was happening, you know, because that was just a couple of months ago, y'all. Okay. Your marriage just don't overnight explode or whatever. She should have just, you know, told us, you know, my marriage is ruined, you know, my life is falling apart and I need to bounce right now. Okay. And we would have respected that. And, you know, kindly let her be on her merry way. Okay. Anyway, y'all, moving right along, we're going to talk about Carly McCord, okay? Carly McCord was one of the 5 people that perished in that plane crash in Lafayette. She was 30 years old, guys, just to tell you a little bit about who she was. She was a Louisiana sports reporter, okay? She was on her way to the Mercedes-Benz Arena where they play the Peach Bowl to watch LSU play the game. That's so sad. 5 people died on the plane. 6 was taken to the hospital in critical condition. He survived, and there were 2 people that were injured on the ground. But Carly was also the daughter-in-law of one of the LSU coaches, Steve Exman, and I can't remember his last name. Anyway, y'all, Steve. Oh, and he still, you know, they played the game. And he was making the plays and the calls and everything. He still went out there and did his job. A lot of people were hugging him and, you know, giving their condolences. So, anyway, moving right along, the Sunday service shooting. Now, I know you guys saw that. That was some crazy stuff. A gunman opened fire in a church service yesterday, guys, at the West Freeway Church of Christ near Fort Worth, Texas. Now this man just stands up in the middle of church service, y'all, and just open fire on people while they praying. This is an attack against Christianity, against anyone praying or want to do good. I don't know. I know that some new developments are breaking as we speak. I understand that the gunman has been identified now and that he has been charged in the past with like assault and some prior offenses, okay? They had some waiting for his behind. Yes, they did, honey, because the parishioners started bussing back. They just opened fire back, killing the gunman, honey, and saving so many of the church parishioners' lives, y'all. They started their own organization almost 2 years ago when the other church in Texas came under attack. So they were like, you know what, we're going to get ourselves together and start a little security team. And that's exactly what they did. And they needed it because had they not came prepared and had their gats with them, y'all, it would have been a bloody massacre up in there. But they was quick on a draw. You see that guy in the back? He was like, boom. It was like honey, he practiced that a whole lot of times because even though it was after the second shot, he still got him. He still got him really quickly before he was able to do any more damage. And I feel so sorry for the person that died. His family came and spoke, said he was such a wonderful man. Anyway, blessings to him. I'm sorry you didn't get to see the New Year, sir. Anyway, moving right along. Well, good for them, right, y'all? Okay. Let's move on to some very sad news. Congressman John Lewis, he's a Democrat. He's a representative from Georgia. He came out and made a public announcement today stating that he had stage 4 pancreatic cancer, guys. He's 79 years old. He said it was detected earlier this month at a routine doctor's visit. That's why it's so important to go get checkups. Okay, guys? Poor guy. I mean, it's just so sad to be 79 years old and get diagnosed with a disease and, have to live your elderly age, sick. I really feel sorry for him. Anyway, some people call him the consciousness of the Congress because he just, that goes to show the moral, compass of this man, okay? But he's best known for his prominent role that he played in the 1960s civil rights movement. He came out with a quote today stating, I have been in some kinds of fights for freedom, equality, basic human rights for nearly my entire life. I have never faced a fight quite like the one I have now. Please keep my family in your prayers as I begin this journey. That is so sad, and we will. Keep him in your prayers, choppers and chopper families. And let's move on to some lighter news really quickly. We're going to talk about Imus in the morning. Y'all know him, right? That controversial bigot, racist creep that used to be on the airways back in the day, okay? He made some real bad statements about our workers team, our black women, and a lot of racist remarks. So anyway, that's all the breath he gets. Please don't come for me. He was 79 years old. He dead. Anyway, thank you for joining me for You're in the Cut with Chop It Up. I said you're in the cut with Chop It Up. You're in the cut with Chop It Up. I see y'all around for something for another edition of Weekend in Review.